Om Shanti. I need to change knowledge into awareness. Every word which Baba speaks is about each one of us. Knowledge is understanding. Knowledge is power. As I understand and create the awareness, become the embodiment of knowledge. Then our every thought is powerful. Thought which is not based on knowledge makes mind weak. At present, we have to serve through thoughts, words, and actions. To serve through the thoughts, we need powerful mind. So have determination that I will have powerful thoughts, powerful mind. So that I can constantly ascend, remain light. So constantly maintain powerful mind. Om Shanti.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
स्वरूप अर्थात सदा ताज तख्त और तिलकधारी विश्व कल्याण की जिम्मेवारी के ताजदार सदा स्वतः सिमरती के तिलकधारी सदा बाप के दिल तप्त नशीन यत्री
कभी अचल कभी हलचल, कभी अधिकारी और कभी बाप से शक्ति मांगने वाले रॉयल बेकरी ब्रह्मांड अर्थात सदा अलौकिक मौज के जीवन में रहने वाले ब्रह्मांड अर्थात सदा रूहानी सीरत और सूरत वाले यत्री अर्थात कभी ऐसे कभी कैसे, तो अपने से पूछो कि मैं कौन। कभी ब्रह्मण कभी क्षत्रिय, सदा ब्रह्मण जीवन के विशेषताओं से संपन्न लक्ष्य ब्रह्मण जीवन का, लेकिन कभी ब्राह्मण कभी क्षत्रिय ऐसे लक्षण तो नहीं है। लक्ष्य और लक्षण समान है, वह अंतर बोल और कर्म समान है, वह अंतर कहलाते सभी ब्रह्मा कुमार ब्रह्मा कुमारी, यही हो ना।
Om Shanti. Now do service with your elevated state of the mind and your subtle attitude. make yourself powerful. The most powerful and best service of all is service through the mind. For this, make yourself powerful. If your mind is even a little weak, you will not be able to serve with your mind. You can serve with your words. So now, do all types of service with your thoughts, words, and actions, and you will be able to claim full marks. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 30. Now to service with your elevated state of the mind and your subtle attitude. Today's topic, make yourself powerful. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Is everyone okay? Well, very good. It's good to be together now in family here. Baba asks question, also give answers. Then he gives answers and keep asking questions so that we can check ourselves, right? Any priest or prince, whether it's a priest or prince, have you ever seen without tilak? Priest has tilak of awareness, and prince has tilak of victory. But anyone, so what are we? We are Brahmins and we're becoming deities, right? So this awareness is tilak. I am Brahmin and I am becoming prince, right? So this awareness or this thought has power. That means when I am a Brahmin, then as Baba says that just be very stable and don't become sometimes warrior, sometimes Brahmin. It does happen when you see something unlimited, something big, something difficult, and you think that way. Then little inner conflict begins, wasteful thought come. So we become warriors. Short time, right? Everyone has that experience. But now what we have to do? We always know whatever is situation, we could have done better. Maybe we could have avoided this situation. But when it's already there, then what you do? Remain unshakable and have powerful mind and see drama, what Baba does. Because a lot of miracles also happen. So I like when Baba is saying that a Brahmin has to be unshakable. So within 24 hours, how many times I become Kshatri, warrior? Don't fight with others, but within the self, right? And when it's in within you a conflict, then it creates outside also. It's such beautiful, subtle efforts which we have to pay attention and we do our homework is very, very good. I like this very much when Baba is saying you can serve through the mind only if your mind is powerful. So don't allow mind to be weak, because then you can't do anything. It doesn't think right, it doesn't say right things. But if we keep our thoughts elevated, not allow it to drop from elevated high to the weak thoughts, that will spread, create what atmosphere where whatever you need, any kind of cooperation you need, it will come. But how will it happen? Will it happen? It might not happen. Then it doesn't happen, right? For me, internally, I always say, yes, going to happen. It will be there. It's going to be okay. Because even if we again and again doubt or question what we decided or anyone decided, also makes mind weak, right? Because it's done already, right? So anyone, whether we are here or we are in big crowd or a big gathering, what is very important to create an environment, as Baba said, of joy, happiness. You must have heard one story which one sister shares. I like it. That one day they couldn't get enough milk. And in India, somehow or other, they believe if you drink a glass of milk before sleeping, you can sleep very well. Might be true too, because of nutrition or whatever. So everyone take their glass. Now in Shantivan is a machine, and put on the tap and take milk. So I was asking one of the brother, so machine keep running or it stops, because that means you can have 2 glass too. They said no. After 1 cup, machine stops. But some those who want more, they again put it. It's not, it doesn't stop. So in Panda Bhavan, at the back stairs where you go to the dining room, VIP dining room, which used to be general dining room. In one of the room next to that, there was one brother will be sitting with a very big pot of milk. So everyone after eating, they have their glass and he will pour. It's a very big kind of juggler, or so he will just pour in. Some say little more or enough. So one time they didn't have enough. Now they went to Baba and said, Baba, I don't think we can give milk to everyone. Baba said, today I will distribute milk. So Baba came from his room. He sat there. So everyone knew Baba is giving milk. So now when you take milk from Baba, you have to take drishti, right? With that brother, they might. So when they were giving, Baba was giving drishti, they didn't even see, is it half cup or is it, so milk was enough. Baba, this whole thing of drishti and environment can get everything done. Nobody will be upset. Nobody will be discontent. They will know, oh, Baba gave me milk, whether whatever quantity it was. So I always feel that this whole month we have done our homework on Mansa Seva. So we have to use all that in this month of June, where there will be many gatherings, many meetings, lot of karma yoga. But we will create such environment, we will create such energy that everything will work joyfully peacefully, smoothly. So that is why our homework is have powerful mind, not weak. Because weak is little doubtful, little bit of could be any weak thought. Right? So Baba was saying that if you want to pass with honor, you have to serve through mind, words, and actions, all three. So I think we have to give ourselves this homework and just be ready and see how God's power, our power, everyone's power will work. And everyone will be satisfied, will be joyful, will experience all attainments. That's what my feelings are. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti, Didi.
Om
How are
Shanti.
you doing?
Good.
You look very good.
Yes, we all look good.
I love the story you shared about Brahma Baba giving drishti and milk. And so I was curious about the first time you got drishti from Baba. How old were you?
When first time I went to
First time you got drishti from Baba.
Yeah. First time I met Baba in Delhi, and then I met Baba in Madhuban. Baba used to come every year in Delhi. It's a center called Rajouri Gardens. No? So that for us was like biggest place at that time. So Baba came there. And at that time, I don't think I had like proper recognition or I just knew that he's Baba and I had love and respect, but not Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba, all that. But when I came to Madhuban, I was in knowledge. And Baba, when he met me in Delhi, asked me to come during my vacation. I had just finished my school and I was going in university. It was a transition in between. So I said, Baba, how can I come? Because no one else is in knowledge. But then I asked my mother, and to get in the train alone for two ladies, young and old even, was not safe in India at that time, talking of 1957. So still I told her we will book and, let's go. You have to take me somewhere. And we went. And we had to shower and then, but when Baba gave me drishti, I felt something like something has been cleaned, has been filtered, and so much purity, so much purity. One is the word purity, which we use, viceless, other is to feel that purity. So Baba's drishti was like from top to bottom. It's like just everything got clean. So then I realized that when you meet God, actually your all sins are taken away. Now, because there are sanskars, so our work becomes like whenever the sanskars emerge, let's say, of greed, of attachment, now then you have to see not to use those sanskars. Because sanskars come in the form of thoughts. Sanskar come in the form of thoughts. And then we use them in words and actions. So when we use in words and action, then they become right actions or wrong actions. So all at conference stage, what we create, right, is even if based on sanskars, that again we have to settle, right? So, but I feel that God comes and he says, you are a pure soul. Yes, Baba, I am a pure soul, that's it. Everything has been removed.
So, Didi, what about souls who didn't get drishti from Baba? Who just came? What about souls who didn't get drishti from Baba, who just came?
No, it's lot of, means no one here got that drishti. But Baba doesn't only give drishti through Brahma Baba. After that was Avyak Babdada. And even now, Baba gives drishti now. When you go in Baba's room, who gives drishti? He talks to us in his room. You go, he gives answer, he chats with us, right?
Yes.
Baba gave drishti to everyone. I mean, I was lucky to get from Brahma Baba. Some got from Avyak Babdada. Huh? So we do get drishti from Baba. Yeah, no?
Yes, yeah. No, I was just curious about, I got Drishti from Avyak Babdada many times. I was just curious about the souls who just came. What about them?
Yeah, they feel, no? They feel they get drishti. That
Right.
is why when Madhuvan season 15,000 go or 20,000 go, and they feel the presence, they feel they got the drishti. Otherwise they won't go.
Right, right,
Surprisingly, when you hear their experiences, they feel Baba's presence.
right, right.
So he is with us now. Baba will be with us until the end. We will
Yes,
go with Baba.
yes. Um, One of the things that Baba said in Sunday's Murli, and then it was played just now, that portion of it was, who am I? So today, Didi, what is the answer to the question for you, who am I?
Hey, Brahmin, no,
A Brahmin.
no, not warrior.
Yes, Brahmin. I was thinking that too, because of what you shared just now about Brahmin. And I really liked you was sharing that in a day to really see if you're fighting with yourself and not get into warrior mode. It doesn't have to be anyone else. And what I've noticed is when I'm fighting with myself, the soul doesn't feel good. It's like there's an uncomfortableness about it. And so to really see where that is. Um, Another question is, it was in the blessing on Sunday, and Baba was talking about Divya Siddhi. I was very curious. I read the blessing so many times, and I wanted your understanding of the blessing. Baba was talking about that you will have Divya Siddhi if you have Divya Buddhi.
There are many kinds of accomplishments, many kinds of success. So a lot of people's success they could see as whatever they do, they are successful. So they see that as success. But then there are something higher, like for me, yoga should be obstacle free. Everyone's yoga of intellect should be with Baba. Everyone should have a sweet nature. So I think like for all Baba's children, and for Yagya, it's such a big Yagya, huge Yagya. Of course in 100 plus countries, but in India, say so much big Yagya. Even in peace village, it's getting bigger and bigger. So my Siddhi, how I will see divine Siddhi, that whatever, wherever I am, I want to see that the place is Bandara is full, obstacle free, everyone is happy, everyone is healthy, good relationships, good environment. That's kind of higher purpose, not only the task accomplishment.
Very nice, Didi. Very deep what you're just sharing. That Divya Siddhi is not about like one particular thing, it's about the overall thing being or vibrating on a very high level. One of the things that Baba was saying on Sunday was that we are royal beggars. So in this time period, how do you think we are, that kind of Maya is coming to us as royal beggars?
It's not we are royal beggars. Baba says we become royal beggars.
Yes, yes, yes.
We have birthright, so we can be Master Almighty. Or sometimes we could say, Baba, please give me some more power. And so that's becoming like royal beggar, that I cannot make efforts and I cannot claim it. So I come here now. So it's like begging, royal beggar. No? Actually, if we create a pure, deep connection with Baba, as soon as we remain connected, it's like you get some kind of thought or inspiration. What I find, like if someone is coming to me to request Baba for something or even otherwise, I just say to Baba, Baba, this soul is asking for this. And, one kind of thought will come. Yes, this child has blessing. This will work out. Something like that. So I think that what is very important is to keep our trust in Baba, our yoga of intellect clear, so that we can get the signal from Baba. So you are not begging, but as children, where else we will go, right?
Right.
These
Right.
two things. I rather would not ask for us, but if you don't ask, someone said, where I go? So at least you're coming to Baba, right? So even if we are royal beggars, that's okay. We will become royal prince also.
Right.
Royal beggar to royal prince. Yeah, it does happen. Some souls, they really get stuck, so they go for blessing. I will call more as they asking for blessings of Baba. And when there are blessings, then things can keep going on. I remember one soul who, because of COVID, got stuck with visa, and somehow or other her application didn't pass through. Then COVID, then that means no job. Then Avyakti Parivar Seva began, and she offered herself for a few years. She couldn't get. So now she was desperate because she had no documents, no papers. I said, well, Baba will give you. And as soon as COVID finished, Avyakti Parivar is going on. And she got approved. She got approval. It's like this two ways. One is you go as a royal beggar, other is surrender it to Baba for seva. And when you surrender for seva, then Baba becomes responsible too. That's another way. Yeah. And of course, our good wishes are with everyone.
Right. So, in terms of, I didn't think about that we become royal beggars with Baba, but you're right. I'm thinking about when you're saying that if we go to Baba and instead of being in that right as a birthright, if I go to Baba asking for something, but what about in relationships? What about with each other? Do we become royal beggars?
If you're looking for someone to praise you or to sympathy, or it's the support, subtly, it becomes like royal beggar to know. Otherwise, we should be one who bestow, not ask for anything. We are supposed to be bestowers. So it's like some kind of dependency. If I don't get this or someone's love or support, then you are like a royal beggar.
Right, right. Didi, one other thing about Brahmin. So Baba said so many wonderful things about Brahmin and angel. What are the two things that you liked what Baba said about being a Brahmin?
In this Murli, right?
In this Murli.
That always remember that Baba is Karan Karamanhar. And even as a Brahmin, you are responsible. You have to take care of Yagya. But Baba is one who Karan Karamanhar. That point really stayed me with Lord. And second, I think that when you have that, then Brahman light and joyful. always be very happy, contentment. So as Baba said, through your face and through your activity, you look very royal. And it's surprising, whole BK family worldwide. Wherever you go, even recently they were showing in a very, very poor country, the center, when they offer bhog to Baba, the food they get, everything is so royal, right? So a Brahmin life is really where you are joyful, you are full, you are royal. I like Brahmin simplicity, but also the feeling of abundance.
Right.
Even if they have minimum, when we go, they will put together a good meal for you. It's like you feel amazed, but they don't have much. But their heart is big, they have generosity, so they could feed anyone. I remember one center, some from India, it was a religious organization came, and they wanted Brahma Bhojan for 100 people. Food is all right, but cooking food. But she was able to manage. And when they came 100 to eat food, Brahma Bhojan, they gave so much blessing, so much blessing. So Brahman is like it's Karan Karamanar Baba. He makes it done and so very joyful.
Joyful and abundant.
Abundance.
Yes, that's nice. That's nice. How about Angel?
Don't get stuck anywhere, right? With anything, anyone. So I always like when Dadi Janki say, chit ko bhi nahi, chip ko bhi nahi. Don't get stuck to anyone or any situation. Just keep flying, keep flying. Because it goes in the mind. The situation goes, right? Situation has passed. Something happened yesterday, but stuck in the mind. And you hold it sometimes for long. That shouldn't be there. As an angel, you don't get stuck anywhere. You have wings, you just fly. Because your claws, no, your little feet, whether as a bird or angel, should never get, as Baba said, not on the ground. So yeah, we all feel it. I feel very much that now is the time something happened 1 hour before. You don't think, you don't have impact of that. Okay, maybe 1 minute, that also shouldn't happen because angel doesn't have that kind of influence of any kind. What you like.
About Angel, I like the whole idea of lightness. Lightness in sanskaras, which was going to be my next question. Lightness in nature, lightness in sanskaras, lightness in relationships, to be very easy. And also, like you were saying, not to get stuck, like loving and detached and very easy.
When you are watching something or like we are talking now, and if it repeats, right? So that means it got stuck, right? So
Right.
what we say not working, something wrong, because it should move. So same should be with the life. Move, because we have to keep moving. Because time is moving, everything is moving. Why I got stuck? So same in the mind, same thought comes. Why this one did to me? Now again after few, why this one did to me? So your film is not moving. You are stuck.
Right.
So that means something wrong. So that realization, let's move. Why I'm stuck with this thought with anyone or even otherwise. That should change as an angel. Right?
Yes, you're right, Didi. But honestly, like yesterday and today, I did get stuck with a situation, and now that you're saying it did repeat, give us one practice that would make sure now that I will be aware that okay, I'm getting stuck, I need to move on. One practice.
This is the eternal law. of the nature to move, time to move. Change is eternal. So instantly tell yourself, change your thought, so that things can also change. We want things to change, but not my thought. It shouldn't happen, but I am still thinking what shouldn't happen. So it will keep happening. Right? So it's so interesting how we deceive ourselves of what we want and what we do. We want this situation not to happen, and I keep repeating it, thinking, speaking, so it will happen in some way or other, right? So
Right.
this we have to be very sensible, as I explained yesterday, move with the time, move with the nature. Everything is moving. So don't just keep repeating that thought in your mind. Then if you want, talk about that or write it, get it out from your mind. If you need to talk about it, have conversation with someone so that it's not in you. I allow many people to talk, say whatever you want to say, so that it's at least out. And it does happen, then people don't think back. So that is why it's also important to have communication, good conversations also.
Yes, Didi, you're right. Because I did talk about it and I did stop thinking about it after I spoke about it. So, yeah, it's a really, that's a good practice to talk about it, to have open and honest communication, and to tell yourself, if I want something, then I have to not think about it. What
Yeah,
my
because
wanting, my thoughts have to be aligned.
yeah, I am heard. That also quite a big thing for some people, that I was heard. If not hearing and keeping, they feel, oh, I'm not heard. So that means no care is there. A lot of other wasteful thoughts come. So that is why there should be two people sitting only for those who want to come and talk. Right?
Right.
No,
Maybe we should have that for a retreat.
no, that's what dadis used to do. We used to go to center, older dadis. When we are leaving, they are sitting, giving toli. Daddy, I want to talk to you for a minute. Yes, yes. Daddy, you have time. I have a lot of time. Just talk. Because we know it helps the souls.
So we have to be like that, just allow people to talk.
Yeah. And not only allow them, but you hear them.
Yes, yes, definitely. And have good wishes and pure feelings while hearing them.
Because some people say, I talk, but nobody hears. Right? So that
Right,
shouldn't
right,
happen.
right, right. And I
Right.
also loved what you shared just now, Didi, that the drama, it means change and it means eternal change. So just I have to move from this point, not let it get stuck. Keep moving, keep moving.
You want to move, you want to do things, you want things to happen, but you don't want to move here.
Right.
So it's deceiving the self, no?
Yes. Yes.
If you want things to move, you move also, no? When you will move, everything will move. Transformation, no?
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Didi.
Okay,
Wonderful. I have to listen to this again because there are many things I have to take notes.
okay.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avakti Parivar. So, thank you so much, Shirin Ben and Didi. Wonderful chit chat. And just to remind you all again that we will be having a Vikti Parivar retreat coming soon at Peace Village. Arrival Friday 7th July and departure Monday July 10th. So please do register if you're planning to come. This is open to all Avikti Parivar angels. All are welcome to join this retreat. As I had announced before, that nearby areas wait a little bit to register, but now it's open for everyone. So please do register. All Avikti Parivar angels are welcome to do register. So please take a chance. And today in morning, Baba, in the Sakar Murli, as Didi also mentioned, that Baba remembered Nalini Didi and her photo, right? Would you like to see that? Let's see it. Here you go. This is what Baba got it made, and she's so sweet. She, the way she speaks, the way actually she has in YouTube. Every day she reads the essence of Murli, and very sweetly she explains. She's in Bombay, Ghatko Center, and it's a huge center, a lot of service, and she meets VIPs like everyone is like a child, and she is like a mother, and they become like very homely. And recently we saw one of the video. He was a big actor actually, and he went to the center for his birthday. And the way she celebrated his birthday is like very homely, like, and he melted. He was just crying, and he promised that every birthday he wants to come to Baba's home. It's amazing the way she makes everyone feel like belong. So all Baba's jewels, we come to know each one of them. They are very, very valuable. And of course, she's still there in Mumbai and she's doing a lot of service. So this is Nalini Didi, and I wish we can show you the latest one. We'll do it later. But anyway, now let's do our Awake Murli. Before that, just to remind, tomorrow is Wednesday in our schedule. Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And then evening we have children Murli class from 5 to 5:30 p.m. And then meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary English series, and tomorrow is the transition day, and we'll be moving from new series and old to new. I mean from May to June. So we'll have new series introduction with the new homework. So that will be tomorrow. And here you go. So this is our Nalini Didi. She's very, very we'll invite her one day actually in Avyakti Parivar, and she'll share with us. Anyway, so now let's do our Avyakti Murli. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyak Murli is from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti, Avyaktavani, date 31st of December, 1970. Experimenting with the power of transformation from Amrit Vela. On the basis of this transformational thought, the consciousness of mine, that is, body consciousness, will be transformed. After this, always have the form of your being a godly student in your consciousness. What is the special transformational thought you need for this? The thought through which the study of every second and the imbibing of every invaluable word create elevated reward for the present and the future every second. For this, you constantly need the transformational thought. I'm not an ordinary student, and this is not an ordinary study, but the Father himself comes every day from the faraway land to teach me directly. The versions of God are my study. The elevated directions, Srimat of the one who is doubly elevated, are our study. And every word of this study is one that enables me to accumulate an income of multi-millions. If you do not imbibe just one word, then you have not just missed a word, but you have missed out on earning an income of multi-millions, on an elevated reward for many births, and on attaining an elevated status. The transformational thought you should have is, God is speaking, and I am listening to him. The Father, in the form of the teacher, has come for me. I'm a special, beloved student. This is why Baba has come for me. Where has he come from? Who has come? And what is he teaching? Imbibe these elevated transformational thoughts at the time of class every day and then study. This is not an ordinary class. Do not see the person who is relating the words to you, but remember whose words they are. Keep that one in front of you. See the incorporeal Father and the Avyakt Father in the corporeal form. So, do you understand what transformation you have to bring about? Let us go further. We have studied the study. What do we have to do now? Now we come to the part of service. In service, whatever type of service it is, whether of the household or your interaction with others, or godly service, if your household and your lokic relationships are based on karmic bondages, while doing service in the household, have the transformational thought, I am now living a life where I have died alive. That is, lokic karmic bondages have now finished. Do not continue to move along while considering them to be karmic bondages. You become tied in that bondage by thinking and saying karmic bondage, karmic bondage. However, now, because you're living a life where you have died alive, then according to Srimad, the relationships of lokic karmic bondages are now the basis for relationships for service. They are not karmic bondages, but relationships for service. In relationships for service, if you continue to move along having imbibed knowledge of the variety type of souls and having relationships for service, you will not be troubled by those bondages. No matter how sinful a soul may be, how detrimental he may be, they may be like storks, do not have feelings of hatred. Do not have distaste, and do not be disrespectful for them. But stabilize yourself in the stage of a world benefactor. Be merciful and have feelings of compassion and serve them, considering them to be relationships for service. Then, to the extent that you serve hopeless cases, accordingly you will claim a right to as many prizes. you will be remembered as a famous world benefactor. You will claim the prize of a peacemaker. So while living at home with the family, have this transformational thought. Instead of karmic bondages, they are relationships of service. However, while doing service, do not develop attachment. Sometimes even doctors become attached to their patients. Relationships for service means to have the form of a tyagi, a renunciate, and a tapasvi, one engaged in deep meditation. The qualifications of a true server are renunciation and tapasya. In the same way, in your interaction, you're doing that according to the directions for the livelihood of the body. But the main basis should be for the livelihood of the soul. Do not forget the livelihood of the soul because of the livelihood of the body. While interacting, one living in the world with all responsibilities, there should be a balance between the livelihood of the soul and the livelihood of the body. Otherwise, the interaction will become a net of Maya. The more you spread such a net, the more you will be trapped in it. While increasing your wealth, you should not forget the method of remembrance. The method, vidhi of remembrance, and the increase, vriddhi of wealth, should both go together. Do not leave aside the method in trying to increase your wealth. This is called transforming your lokic, physical karma into the stage of being a karma yogi. You're not those who just perform karma, but you are karma yogis. Karma means interaction, and yoga means for the sake of service. That is, you're doing it to serve the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. So there should be both interaction and doing something for the sake of God. This is called being karma yogis who follow Srimad. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.